You sit forward a bit, I'll sit back a bit, because I've got a bigger head.
I get hungry in both ways. Like, I want, like, a margarita pizza in my gob. Something hanging out the back of me.
You pressed that so gently.
I know, because I'm scared. Get away.
Get away! Scared!
So, first we'll start off with, how's my queen doing?
Doing great, mate. Doing great, mate. Doing great, mate. What about you, King?
Alright, actually. James hitting the tune at the weekend.
Yeah. Alcohol. As soon as I heard that word, I was like, oh
Yeah! Go on, run that down. Yeah, we're filming! Yep, I'm bringing it! Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna make me ice cream. I've told her. I'm coming back and I'm gonna film. Bye bye.
Hey, me.
Excuse, sorry.
We are doing Am I the Arsehole? And we've both got a story each, and then we're going to debate. This one's called Am I the Arsehole for confronting my girlfriend about her height preferences? I know all my girlfriend's exes, and all three of them are pretty tall. I'm 5'10", and all of them have a good few inches on me at least. She always makes remarks that their height makes them super hot, and that makes me feel a bit insecure. I brought it up and she says she doesn't have a height preference and she doesn't find taller men more attractive than short men. I expressed that her answer was one I didn't expect, since every guy that she's dated has been 6 foot plus. I pointed out how she often remarks about how tall guys are hot, especially in regards to their height. Jacob Elordi, Bill Skarsgård, etc. She got angry and said I'm invalidating what she says her preferences are. I told her that I feel the same way. I feel there's a clear preference that leads to insecurity on my part, and she's denying that preference even exists. I'm not saying that I think she wouldn't date a guy that's not tall, just that she thinks being tall is hot. I'll let you say your viewpoint.
I think he was okay to bring up the concern,
Yeah.
but to bang on about it after she's dating you, mate. She's with you. Do you know what I mean? Are we getting to drink together this weekend, Eden? Yes,
we are.
I think him banging on about it, I'd get my hair off as well.
I can say, because I'm a shorter guy.
You're a short queen.
I'm not tall by any means. I'm 5'10", the same as that guy. And it is an insecurity, but that's the same as saying that guy's got he's really tanned, he's really like dark. And that's what my girlfriend prefers. So I'm just going to bang on about it. Like, so I think the insecurity is not the bad bit, because you're going to be insecure in a relationship, especially when they've got preferences that isn't you.
Mm.
Keep going at them. It is annoying.
I'll be raging.
It is annoying. What do you think?
I think that she just sounds like me.
She does.
I don't think any feelings are invalid, but I don't think it needs bringing up.
Yeah.
You're invalidating my preferences. That's not what he's saying.
No. She's going about it the wrong way with her annoyance. And I think her saying that there isn't a preference when quite evidently there is, make it worse. Okay to say
Yeah, because then everything that she says after that, it could be like, well, I don't know if you're bullshitting me now. She's okay with not being with the preference.
That's like me saying, oh, I like that girl because she's blonde. I like that girl because she's blonde. And then someone saying, oh, do you prefer blonde girls? And then me being like, no.
Yeah, but
just for the record, gingers all the way.
But I was about to say the name then. My ex-partner, his preference was blondes, but I wasn't. I was going brown.
But yeah, I thought you were blonde at that point.
Not when I first met him. I did end up going blonde.
Was that because of his preference?
No.
Just
I was going blonde when I left school.
Yeah.
Well, I actually got.
I remember that because you had blonde
I
hair.
had blonde in college, yeah.
Yeah.
But I just hadn't had it done in fucking ages that my hair was like this colour.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got with me.
I think visual preference is different to personality preference.
Oh my god, personality can just make or break a person.
Personality preference, that's where you got to pay attention, I think. I wouldn't get with someone who's very serious or
Oh fucking hell.
like nonchalant.
You already live in a boring world.
Nonchalant. Like, no, I'm just not that person.
I'm gonna drink it.
Let's just act like that. Ew. I can't get the rest of them in my mouth.
I'm not even barely touched mine. Yeah. The fact that you did that with them dry.
Oh my god.
What is actually your preference? Like your ideal woman, like looks wise?
Looks wise, this is my preference. If a woman matched my preference, this is what she'd look like. Ginger, tattoos, not overboard, but tattoos. Freckles, absolutely. Because there's gingers without freckles. They look false. That's a false ginger in my eyes.
Like you dyed it.
Yeah. Shorter than me, by a good amount. Like if they're 5'6" and above, as soon as you put heels on, I'm looking up at you. That's not for me, that's for them. Because I know if they put heels on and have to look down at me, they're going to be like, ugh.
I used to test my heels with my ex-boyfriend.
What, as if I've got pickles on here for you?
I'm 6 foot and he was 6'2" and a bit.
Wow, so you could literally wear 2-inch heels and you're the same height.
Yeah.
When I'm on little dating apps and it shows their height and it's like 5'8", I'm like, ooh, you're not going to want me. You've got it. Big Mac. Gosh.
Don't you dare get that everywhere.
Really gonna try not to. What's your preference? Tall, muscular.
I'm allowed to have a preference though.
I know, but I
With
know
height.
yours, but they don't know it, so.
Well, go on. Tell me what you think I'd have.
Tall, built. Doesn't have to be completely muscular, but built.
Yeah. No, what do I say about built man? What's one rule I have?
Well, their legs have to look the same.
No.
No six pack. Bit of belly. Chunky, that's what you want, a chunky.
I've
one.
had men with abs before. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, fair enough, like, if I did really like someone who had one, I don't really care. They're just so strict on what they eat and what they do, and they're just so strict. Which ultimately means boring.
Because to maintain a six pack, that's work.
What's them?
It's not so.
They're like training
With
3
like
hours
one
a
day where you can have like a burger. No,
Mm.
that ain't a bit of me.
No. My ex-boyfriend told me that they weren't allowed to have cheat days.
Not a bit of me, mate. Every day's cheat day for me.
God, they're spoiling us today, aren't they?
Monopoly on the McDonald's.
I don't know, collecting the trains and a yellow one. £2,000 holiday.
Ooh.
I don't know how you drink full fat, you know.
Because I am full fat. I think the first time, yeah, whatever, understandable.
Like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, I'm obviously with you.
I've told you this.
It would give me the ick.
Mm.
I like a very strong-headed man. A man that's in touch with the feminine side is very secure.
Thank you.
You're just...
What?
No, you are secure.
I am.
If he went on at me, showing that level, because it's valid, it is like valid that he's got the concern, but to show that deep of insecurity
Yeah.
is scary. It makes you think, what else did he do? I bet he's insecure if she talks to another guy. Like,
Maybe. That's a good point.
oh, Jesus Christ, if he's taller.
Whoa. If he's 5'11".
Shit the bed.
Oh, yours went as salty as mine. Ha.
I had to send it to James because I'm filming on my phone. Okay. I broke up with my ex, Chloe, about 14 months ago. It was messy when she moved out. She asked if I could watch her dog, a senior dachshund, Frank.
Go on, Frank.
Just for a couple of weeks while she found a pet-friendly place. I agreed because I loved that dog, not for her. Weeks turned into months. For the first few months, she'd text to ask about him, but she never came to visit or sent me money for the food or vet bills. The text slowly stopped. After 6 months, I texted her and said, "Hey, are you getting Frank soon?" His food and care is quite expensive. She did reply after a day, "I'm still looking, but thank you so much for this." At the 10-month mark, pardon me, Frank had a big vet bill. I spent over £300 and I'd also lost my job at that point. Oh, I didn't even bother texting her again. She hadn't reached out in another 4 months. I paid for it and I officially considered him my dog. Last week out of the blue, Chloe shows up at my door. She's got a new job, a new apartment and a new boyfriend. She said, "I'm here for Frank. Thanks for watching him." I told her, no. I said that she had abandoned him and I've been his sole caretaker for over a year now and I've paid for his bills and food. She got hysterical, calling me a thief. She said he was her emotional support animal during our relationship and she needs him back. She offered to pay me back for the surgery in instalments. Shut up.
New job can't pay 300 quid out.
I told her to get lost and shut the door. Now she's blowing up my phone and her new boyfriend is sending me threatening messages. My friends are split. Some say I saved the dog and he's mine. Others say I'm being bitter and stealing her property out of spite and that I should have given her the chance to pay me back.
She didn't contact.
Oh, that's hard though.
That is hard.
Because it's decent enough that she gave the dog into somebody that she knew and look after him while she was in the pits at that point, probably.
Then again, she didn't help him out at all. She didn't pay for his food or his general maintenance. You're going to tell him she's going to give him that, just the surgery back in instalments? No.
I would say you don't have to pay me back all of the money if I still get to have him.
Shared custody.
Yeah.
With Frank.
You can't ask my Ollie Bowls. You got to think of the money though, think of the attachment that they both have. Who has the overall right? But to be fair though, she can't be that attached if she'd never seen him for over a year. When she had the chance.
Emotional support animals. What have you been doing for the past year?
Jumping on the new boyfriend's cock. Sounds of it.
Emotional support sausage.
Don't know, what would you do though if that was her at your door?
If it was me, I'd just not have a dog.
What, even if you're attached?
Or if I'm attached, no, go, leave.
I'd say take me to court. Because what would you actually say though? What would you say in that court if you were trying to get that dog back?
Yeah. It's my emotional support animal.
She only offered him back for the surgery. Apparently he's an emotional support dog, but never once visited him for over a year and stopped contacting him about it. And her new boyfriend is sending him threatening messages.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
To even reach out and be like, oh, by the way, I've applied for this job, and if I get it, I'd like my dog back. Or when I get my job and I get paid, I'll give you some money back for Frank. She was probably thinking she'd go to the door and he'd be like, oh yeah, here's Frank. And she would just jog on.
But you've also got to think what's best for Frank. If he's settled and he's
a senior
old,
dog.
he's old. Like we had to do that with my dog Archibald. We were trying to adjust Eli in the house when them two were not very happy with each other. Archie stayed at my nan's, but then he didn't want to come back. He seemed happy there, so we just left him there. But then she got rid of him. So, oof. And then she cried when she was the one who wanted to get rid of him.
I think, in my story, who was actually the arsehole though?
Her?
In my story.
Oh, in your story? I think he was, but not in the like, you're a prick. Like more, you sausage, shut up.
I don't know, because if she knows that's an insecurity of his. If I said like, oh, I don't know what you're saying that, can you not say that?
No, it's just, he's the arsehole. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not
Me and
like...
her bang. Yeah, we forgot. She shouldn't be banging on.
Because, you know, she knows that he doesn't like it. You take that into account, did we? I reckon in my story it's got to be her. Because he's put forward that insecurity. And then she sits there and says that she doesn't have that preference when clearly she does. And then keeps going on about it.
You can have them both.
She keeps going on about it and turning it around on her saying you're invalidating my preference. I thought you didn't have a preference.
Yeah. We destroy people.
That was dry. Try it.
The best thing at McDonald's.
Ooh, that looks chunky.
The best thing at McDonald's, they do like their like sides and share box like things and they alternate it. Halloumi fries with rich tomato dip.
So a very strong flavour. What flavour is that?
Salsa.
Lemon, that's what I can taste. Oh, it's got bell peppers in it.
Good night. Let's do a thumbnail. What should we do? Just that.
Oh, do the guns, gotta do the guns.
No, we've got one already.
That's you doing it to me. Bring it round for the new reinvention. The floor's yours.
Sugar.
Oh.
The bun was a bit hard. Why do you always do that? You're widening your eyes as your mouth opens more. I'm so full.
That's a lot.
What's the situation that you've questioned if you were an arsehole or not? Oh, I know yours!
Are you on that the other night? Right. So let me have a drink first, because this is
I feel like I look really fat.
this
Look.
is fresh.
Have you got the bag for
Yes, I do.
well, go and get it then. You shake even when having a drink.
Yeah.
Do it this he shakes at everything. He could be passing me that bag and he'd go. I can't believe
was
I've eaten
out.
that much.
What?
We've eaten so much.
So I was out on a night out the other night, and I went into this geezer, And he mentioned, we were talking, I don't know, I've got the banner, whatever. And he mentioned that obviously he was in the army, he served. And I was like, oh, cool. I was going to go in the army but pulled out just before basic training. Oh my God. Went insane at me, ballistic. To the point where he was saying to me, let's take this outside right now, you're committing stolen valour, let's take it outside. Threatening my family because apparently I'd committed stolen valour, and I thought to myself, I haven't. Because I didn't want any problems, I just said, look pal, I'm just going to leave. Because obviously you can't stand to see me in this club, and I don't want to be trying to have a good time while
Baby,
you're...
tonight, the DJ's got us falling in love again.
And I said I'm not going to try and have a fun night with you giving me devils. Devils? So I was walking home and I was like, did I commit stolen valour? But
But even if you had start basic training and you had to stop and you had to pull out,
yeah,
because you had children, I think it's only if you've actually served. Because in the training, you're not actually serving anything. You're training so you can serve.
yeah, and at that I didn't even say that. I just said I pulled out just before because I realised
You didn't even get to sniff the grounds.
no, I didn't get to lick the gate. I was so,
You did not.
have I triggered him?
You just gotta think that they've been through a lot.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, look pal, I'm not going to...
They have been. He's obviously going to be that sensitive. There's so many more things in that setting that he was in that could have triggered him.
I just thought to myself, like, this guy's clearly been through it, as most of them have, most if not all. So I just said, this isn't worth me setting him off more, so I'll just go home.
I've got a question about this sort of thing. I'll see if you know it, because obviously you've got family that have served. Does it depend on the situation, like where they are and what they're doing, and what the circumstances are between said country and who they're defending them against and whatever, or attacking? Do they attack or defend? That's just a side note question before I ask my actual one.
90% of the time it is defence.
Because they're attacking the people that are trying to attack the country.
Yeah, attack.
So they're defending.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's offence for defence.
depending on the situation and like the country that they're defending, etc., etc., does that determine how long they go away for and how long they come back for? I'm a bit uneducated on this stuff.
I couldn't tell you. I know my dad said something about it can, maybe, but it doesn't always.
But I've got another. I'm gonna sound so fucking stupid, but you're never gonna learn it unless you ask. I was gonna say. So when they come home, is there still people out there? Do they take it in turns coming back?
They'll send one lot of people back, and then if they have to, they'll send others out and do it like that. But then some people just come back because they get holidays just as we do. Like if they book in a holiday and it gets approved, they can just come back for a week.
You could book holidays. I don't know why that never clocked in my head that they could.
Yeah.
I thought with a job like that, you go out for however many months.
If you're out, it's a bit more difficult to get holidays approved.
I mean, like, let's just say the people that are...
It has to be like a valid reason.
What's like the main one at the minute? They're going to Ukraine?
No, I don't think we're there.
Where are we now?
Couldn't tell you, but I don't think we're in Ukraine.
What's going on with Ukraine?
I don't want to get accused of stolen valour again.
Could you actually get done for that?
It's not illegal. It's not illegal, but it does. It can.
You should get done for it. You should get at least a
It's
fine.
illegal in America.
Well, it should be illegal here.
It should be illegal here.
I don't think you should get put in prison for it, for like a fucking sentence.
No, you should get a fat fine for it.
You should get a fat fine for doing that.
Because it is scummy.
It's so, but the thing, you can't just think like trying to, like the person, you're punishing them for them trying to make their bollocks bigger. It's the people that have done that hard work and that have got
And lost friends and lost their own lives.
And the lifelong trauma that they're going to have.
And they're just sitting there.
Oh yeah, I did this, I went there, I did that. Shut up, mate.
Because before I realised that that guy it had just triggered him, it made me feel scummy. Because I was like, did I?
Oh shit.
Before I realised that I probably didn't commit a stolen valor. And it was probably just a trigger for him, I felt awful. So
But he's the one that brought it up, because how were you today? If he was going to get triggered at that, he probably would have got triggered at anything.
No, because we were talking about...
What did he say to you?
Because I said, he said, oh, what did you do for training? I was like, no, I pulled out just before. And I was like, what did you do? And at first, he was just talking about it. It's like, oh, for the first 2 weeks we did this, and then we did that. And I was like, And he was like, so you didn't do basic training? And I was like, no, that was it. He stood up. He stood up and just started going, what? I was like,
You can kind of understand his point.
yeah.
Not justify, but understand why he went off on one if he was to say, you're a fucking pussy,
Yeah.
this, that and the other, then you just be like, okay, you're just a twat.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that he specifically said,
Stolen valor.
stolen valor. If I was sitting there, I would have been like, I respect everything you've done, pal. But shut the fuck up.
If you had a go at me and called me a pussy, I'd just be like, okay.
Jesus, James.
I've been called a lot
You
worse than a pussy.
fucking scumbag. How dare you?
How dare you?
I would have just gone, oh,
What's occurring?
oh.
Oh, say I've ripped the Monopoly thing, they break
I-
up in any way.
I'm trying to think of a situation where I question if I was the arsehole.
I've got a different situation where it's much more... Ooh. And the person involved I know watches. I've got a much more morally grey...
There you go on him.
Oh, okay, no.
Who's the person? Are you going to say the name?
No, I'm not going to say that. So this is going back about a year. And I bet immediately they already know, they're like, oh, God, look at that. I was in a relationship. I had commitments in this relationship. We'll go with they. We'll go with they. I'm not going to get into details, so I don't want everyone to know my personal life. I had commitments in this relationship that you don't usually have in a relationship. And I was with them for 3 years? 3 years, nearly, I think. I don't know actually. Anyway, 3 years. First, say 2 years, 2.5 years, great. I had that thought of like, I've made it.
Is this about the brother?
No.
Oh.
I had a job, whatever, had a house, going great. After that 2.5 year mark, we started clashing, but because of those commitments, we couldn't just go, yeah, well, do you know what I mean?
Try and make it work.
Yeah. So we were clashing loads, but it got to a point where I just went, oh, can't do this. If I carry on, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I left and made myself homeless. I left, and then because of how I was feeling, I left because of how I was feeling in the relationship. But because of those commitments, it was grey. It was morally grey. Because it was like, probably could have done more, but I couldn't do it anymore. And I would like to know if I'm the arsehole in that situation or not.
No. Because how are you meant to be the best dad for your kids?
Oh, okay, I was just saying about commitments. Those commitments with my children.
How are you meant to be the best dad if you're in a situation where you emotionally beaten down, that they will notice that something's wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't fair. That's why my parents split. It wasn't fair to keep having major disruptions that were always visible to the child.
Oh, okay. Right. Let me paint it more so it's more truthful. She was pregnant at the time of me leaving. That's where it gets a bit.
No, I was going to say what happened when
That's
it
what
was
he
the
told me.
arrival day.
Oh, it was there. But obviously, because we'd split,
Yeah, I
of
don't
course
know.
she let me stay and help her out and whatnot. Once she didn't need that help anymore, I have broke the family up permanently.
To be
And
fair, judging by the character, I'm allowed my opinion. For how much comes out of everybody else's mouth, I think I'm alright to say my bit. And I'm not going to want to rant.
Okay, don't go on too much of a rant.
I was going to say, judging by character development, I would be
Pardon me.
so gutted for you if you two were to try again.
What?
Look what happened to you. You lost a lot of friends.
Those are my friends, to be fair. But then again, I made friends there.
But just think of the circle that you have now, you would lose all of it.
Like, she had a family member, cousin. He was like my brother. And that, and
But
not
I'm
seeing,
your brother now.
I'm not seeing him every day and knowing what I've done, it makes you think, was I the bad one in that situation?
No, I don't think you were the bad one.
Because for months afterwards, her friends, her family, because for a bit we were fine, we were just like, oh, bad situation, whatever. They were just saying to me, oh, you just need to give it another go, you need to give it another try, you need to work things out. But in my head I was just like, no.
But it caused you to be in so much mental distress.
Am I the arsehole?
I don't
Leave it
think-
in the comments if I was the arsehole in that situation. I'm waiting for that one comment.
You-
Yes!
You fucking prick. I don't know what mine is.
You're the arsehole in most of your situations.
I actually am, because I just don't care. I was going to say about... I'm going to cut this bit out. I was going to say about that I just left. It was either the confrontation I had with one of the friends in our group,
On the train?
no,
Or
what?
after the train?
No,
On the
not-
bench?
What fucking bench? No, it's gonna be so obvious. But just
'Cause
like
you-
3
you-
words in,
You confront everyone,
I do. I just
apart from me, because...
I do confront you.
When?
You just don't give me many options because you just don't care either. That's what's bad about me and you being best friends. Eventually, in an argument in a group with our group of friends, by the end of it, it's me and James tag teaming the rest. It's always, yeah, I know, I get it, mate, I get it. Or it's always, I do the same.
They say a point that either shuts me or you up, and we go... And then the other person jumps in. It's good.
Like when I was sitting down there doing my painting, and then
Yeah.
you and one of the others were arguing on my bed, and I just put my paintbrush down and I was sat next to you.
What
and I
made it
went,
really funny is in that argument, you started off the main one against me, and you ended up...
defending you at the end. We were talking about the percentage of motivation that you have to go out.
How
Okay,
much are you going to expose me here?
what your motivation is
Yeah.
to pull. And he just went, it's about 25%. And I went, fair. And you went, 40. 50's more realistic, isn't it? And I was like, I think it's 80. It has
Oh,
to be.
it's more than 50.
75.
70, we'll go for 75.
We'll go for 75.
'Cause
On a bad day.
I will, at the start of the night out, I'll be like, right, no. I'm going to have a fun night. Give me 2 hours in, a couple of
Yeah,
drinks
but
in.
I don't.
And then I go, who's around?
For me, it's more like when I used to go out on the pool, I would start off the same, but it's either I drink and get angry or I drink and get really.
Absolutely disgusting, by the way. I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
But obviously, it's the same for you.
I get
I get
angry.
hungry in both ways. Like I want like a margarita pizza in my gob.
That's crap.
No, with something hanging out the back of me.
Oh, God.
If something's pissed me off, it's the last thing I'm thinking about. I'll be eating my kebab.
Oh, no.
What's going? Fucking garlic mayo coming out the gob.
See, if I'm angry, I'll be pointing at someone there, shouting at them. My eyes will be like,
But my other arm will be around somebody else.
my eyes will be like, ooh. Okay.
But I get the ick so fucking easily.
I don't, and we've established that I don't.
I get the ick so bad, like the other day. And I
yeah.
don't care either, I don't care. That was horrible.
Oh, do I? No.
I was on about my story about if I was the arsehole. But I don't know how much I can say about this either.
I should explain my whole thing.
So, I have a really other good friend.
Can't do it.
I knew it. I literally said earlier, 3 words in it, you'll know what I'm about. Not going through a fantastic time. A bit like low self-esteem. Which was understandable, judging the situation that said person was in. But emotionally, I got like almost beaten to a fucking pulp. All of the anger that was coming from them. I didn't not validate their situation, but I just didn't tolerate their frustration stemmed from that coming at me all the time. Everything I did was wrong. This person was just starting to, because they were my friends for years, they were just starting to come into our friendship group that I had with James, Katie and Hayden. One of them had a little gathering at their house. That friend of mine wasn't invited to that because they're not really familiar with that person whose house we were going to. But it was my fault.
It was more that person in the house they were going to wasn't familiar with them.
There was no foundation of a friendship going on.
Yeah.
They hadn't like even properly met. We went bowling once and there was no stable communication going on. It wasn't like they got along straight away. It was definitely visible that the friendship was going to have to be built. It wasn't like they just clicked. Us three were invited to said person's house, but then my friend got frustrated with me because I didn't invite them. And I didn't invite them because it wasn't my place to invite her to that person's house. And that person, which has every right to be, but definitely has the, what's the word? The balls, if you will, then. I can't think of anything else. To have a go at me for just inviting a random person around, because that's what it would have been like to him.
Yeah.
That was just aggro that I didn't need.
Yep.
It would have jeopardised.
The night.
Yeah, and it would have caused confrontation with me and that person. But how do I win in that situation? I didn't even think that was going to bother my friend, but it did. So I didn't think about it at the time. When I was under the knowledge that it upset them, but then also under the knowledge that it would have upset my friends whose house we were going to, how am I meant to win in that situation? It's lose-lose.
I think the thing that didn't make you the arsehole in that situation, because we'd planned on going out into town afterwards, you invited them there.
Yeah, so we were all going to go out to town that night. We went back to our friend's house for a few drinks, but I rang that night. Literally, we just booked the Uber to go into town, and we were already a little bit drunk, weren't we? And I said, do you want to come out? And they were like, I don't know how long, it's about 9:30, weren't it? And they were like, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get ready. And then said no to meeting us out. But then that was, again, my fault that I'd left them out, apparently on purpose.
You've got a short story.
No, but this is a perfect Am I the Arsehole?
Okay.
Same close friend was staying at mine. Long story short, I have a Shar-Pei dog and they're quite prone to getting poorly when there's they can overheat basically, and then they can not breathe properly and then die. And it was like 34 degrees. I put like 10 bottles of water out, a cooling mat, cooling collar, and a doggy camera so I could watch what he was doing at home because I was stressing about it, thinking that something's going to happen to him. I did have to take him to the vets and he was really poorly. But one morning, after doing all of that routine with him, I was rushing to go to work and I accidentally didn't leave a front door key, and she had work at 11 and I started work at 9. There was a back door key and she knew the code to the back gate. When I was at work, I got like load of messages from her saying, you're a fucking knob. You didn't leave me a key. I had to climb over the fucking gate in this heat. I've been labouring around at work. Anyone at whatever job in that weather was a killer. And then had a go at me for the fact that she had to climb the gate that she knew the code to, and there was a back door key. Ripped into me for not leaving a front door key, which she did ask me for the night before, but I just forgot the next morning. And then had a go at me because I said that I was prioritising the dog in the morning. I was thinking about what was suitable for him, and then came at me for saying that I can't believe you're prioritising the dog over me. And I was like, well, yeah, because my dog nearly died, and my dog before that did actually die for the same reason, all over a front door key. And the reason how I found out that she knew about the code to the back gate, that later on that night, I just heard her unlocking it and walking through. Bear in mind, I work in care, so I'm on my feet all day. All day. And I had several students to look after and I was sweating. But it's over and done with now. Don't really care that much about it anymore. It was a long time ago. But am I the arsehole in that situation?
I can see why it'd be annoying, but just go in the back. If the back door's locked, then just sit in the garden. Your garden's lovely.
No, it was leaving to go to work.
Oh.
But she knew the code to the gate and she had a back door key. But then had a massive go at me for prioritising the dog over her for not leaving her a front door.
Yeah, the dog bit was a bit crazy. But I can see why they'd be annoyed at the door.
Yeah.
But the dog bit was a bit...
Well, me too. I did say I was sorry. Yeah.
Break in the kitchen.
Round, round, get around.
I get around.
Get around.
Do you know what I mean? How did we sing earlier? Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me.
If you need me, let me know. I could be around. If you got no place to go when you're feeling down, take a chance on me.
Chill.
Baby girl, let me see you dance, let me see you twirl.
Making up a song about Coraline. Coraline.
I swear to God, if you pick up your phone, I'm going to thump you.
You don't know the film Coraline?
Do you want a microphone? No, we should go.
Do
you?
Hold on, we need to get closer.
Take your hat off.
Move over. I'm not taking my hat off. You actually took it off.
Because you did a haircut.
I didn't do a haircut.
Because my big front be bad at all.
Right, I'm ready.
Why are we going to do it at each other?
No, the camera.
I'm not in focus. Wait. Get your face in. What? You're blocking the light, that's why.
You sit forward a bit, I'll sit back a bit because I've got a bigger head.
I feel like we should do it at each other, it'd be better. I tried to get your face and slam you down. we went on a night out a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
We've just randomly moved really close to the camera now.
Sit
I'm gonna stay here.
Belly back. No, because the lights.
So your big belly back.
And James went to the bar for Hayden to get them both a drink, and Hayden was talking to Eden. And as I went to do that, as I went to do it, he turned around and my nails fucking scraped his cheek and it went doom, and he was like, "Rah." My bad. Why did you do a knee drop? I'm gonna put that video in.
Knee drop.
Oh, mine was better.
He did a knee drop at the pub, and it was so funny.
Chloe Williams on TikTok.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl.
Oh!
Oh. Well, what's that thing that we do?
Set the canine American off.
Every time we've done a video, you've done a comparison. What did you say about that woman in the car? That's like a semi.
A semi truck driving a Nissan Qashqai.
Say it how you did.
Oh my god, it's a semi truck driving a Nissan Qashqai. Oh, you fucker. That car's driving there. They've got a semi truck driving a fucking Nissan Qashqai.
I'm gonna put that clip in as well. You look so small. That's the
Keep that in. Make sure to comment who's the arsehole in the situations that we've read out and our own. Who's that? Go away. I'm busy.
We're busy. Yeah.
Because I low-key want to know if I was the arsehole in my situation.
I really want to know if I was as well. If you let me. What did she just do? What did she just do? I thought you went. Wrong arm. Put that down.
Yeah, do you want
I do.
to... Are you still here?
Yeah.
Bend them fucking knees. Get him out. Spread the arch a bit more. Pass me a pillow. Put it under his tummy. Keep going down.